Apologies if I sound a bit croaky. I've got like a flipping bug or virus or something coming. My glands are up and I feel a bit wiped out. So feel sorry for me. But anyway, enough of my moaning and flipping talking about my ailments. So today's video, I'm going to show you how to make the juiciest, most flavoursome kebab meat at home without any flipping fancy equipment, no rotisserie oven or anything like that. All you're going to need to do this is an oven and baking paper. And it's no gimmick either. It actually works. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So the first thing we need to do is make the kebab mince kind of mix. This is where you can switch it up. You can kind of add all the different spices that you like. I will put all the ingredients and quantities down below in the description. And I'm using beef mince. You could use half beef, half lamb, just lamb. It's entirely up to you. And I'm just going to empty my beef into here. Now, I know a lot of people are flipping moaning about these vat packs in the UK. People are going off their tits about it. I don't mind it, to be fair. There we go, we'll add the beef in. And to that, I'm going to add my herbs and spices. Again, you can mix this up however you like, really. And I'll wedge in a couple of teaspoons of dried oregano. You can use fresh if you've got some. Teaspoon of paprika. A little bit of cayenne. Again, not too much because I don't want it too spicy. Because you can always add like chili sauce to your wraps, your kebabs, your pitas or whatever. But you can't take away, can you? So a little bit less in there. Another teaspoon of cumin for that warmth, that earthiness. Then a couple of teaspoons of ground coriander. Good bit of salt, oil, olive oil. Then I'm adding a good 3 dessert spoons of, plain yogurt. Next, I'm going to take an onion. Use white or red. It's entirely up to you. Yes. I know, don't remind me, I need to flip in, sharpen my knives. And then just kind of cut it into rough chunks. You really don't need to be fussy with this, and I'll show you why in a second. Garlic. Freaking hate garlic paper, look at it. Get that back here. And I'm going to use 3 large cloves because I'm going to make a garlic sauce as well, okay, to kind of put on the top of my kebab wrap thing. So if you're not going to make a garlic sauce, probably add like 4, all right, because you want lots of flavour in this kebab. Get rid of that. And then all I'm going to do with these is just peel them. So leave them whole. Next, get your whizzer out. Okay, I'm going to get the top on. Now, don't worry if you haven't got one of these machines. You can kind of use a microplane to mince it. A grater. There's other ways of doing this. So what I'm going to do is add my onion. Then I'm just going to pop the lid on. I'm just going to start it off with the onion first. It's going to help break everything down to get it going. Now, this is loud, so I apologise. And I'll wedge my garlic in, now there's room. Until you have this sort of lilac pinky mush. Wedge that straight into your mix. Now you could put this in a food processor and whiz it all together, but it's another machine to get out and wash and all that once you're finished with it. So I'm just going to use my hands, mix it all together. Now this went viral on TikTok, it's how I kind of found this method. I will try and find the original person that sort of made it go viral, but there's a lot of people that have done it, so I'll try and find out who it is and give them a bit of a shout out. Until you have this sort of meat paste, all right, that looks like something you'd find in a biohazard bin at the back of a hospital. Baking paper. Okay, now I'm going to split my mix into 2, so I need 2 squares, really. So I want to like a decent sized square like that. I cut mine with the scissors because I don't know about anybody else, but the stupid little serrated edge that you get on these boxes never works, does it? So I'll show you how to do the first one. It's really, really simple. I'm going to take half of the mix, slop it down, and then I'm just going to kind of press it out with my hands. And we want this nice and thin. Now you can be a perfectionist if you want and work it out to all the edges and make it nice and square, but it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Look how wafer thin that is. You almost want to see some of the baking parchment through the mix, okay? You want it really, really nice and thin because that's going to give you those strips of kebab meat. And then all you're going to do is just take one end, tuck it in, and just roll it nice and tight into like a long sausage until you've got a nice fat meaty sausage like that. And then just take the other half of the mix and the other piece of baking paper and just repeat the same thing. Now you want to get your oven preheated to around about 180 degrees C fan assisted, which for a non-fan assisted oven is about 200 degrees C. Next, get yourself a baking sheet or baking tray. Actually, what I'm going to do, you should probably do this as well, is line your baking tray with a piece of foil, because what I've found is as they cook, some of the fat kind of leaches out a bit and kind of makes a hash job of your pan, and you get like burnt bits on it and stuff. So this will help prevent that. So there we are, they're all nice and ready for the oven, all tucked in, like you're tucking your nan into bed, you know, with a cup of tea and a biscuit. Then you want to take your tray and twat them in the oven. Now you probably want to give that about 20 to 30 minutes, basically until the meat is cooked, all right? And whilst that's cooking away, you can get all your salad chopped. Depends what you're having, really. I'm going for some cucumber, which I'm going to dice up into little cubes because I'm making like a wrap. I'll also dice up a bit of raw red onion as well, just for that hit of freshness. Some nice diced tomato for a bit of sweetness. Some shredded iceberg lettuce as well for that hit of freshness, that crunch. Right, so that's all our salad prepped and done. Again, do your mise en place for this kind of thing. It will save you a whole bunch of stress when you're trying to make your wraps and kebabs and all that. So that can go to one side for a second because we're going to make the garlic sauce, which couldn't be simpler. I need that yoghurt back out the fridge. There you are. So to that I will add a couple, about 3 I'd say, dessert spoons of yoghurt. About 2, come on, stop farting. 2 dessert spoons of mayo. So I've got some little mint leaves here, which I had in the garden, which I've just washed off. And I'm going to shred that nice and fine. Add that in as well. And then I'm just going to grate in a couple of small garlic cloves. A little bit of salt. And give it a good mix up. Give that a taste. I know you're going to like fingers, but it's only me eating it, so it don't matter, does it? Wow, that's punchy. But for my taste, it needs a little bit of sweetness, so I'm just going to add a touch of honey. Again, adjust this to how you like it. But there's about half a tablespoon of honey in there. Now, I'm just going to take this out of the oven and have a check on it. Let's have a little peek, see how we're doing. Oh yes. Now that does look cooked to me, but I am just going to let those sit for a minute, just to kind of mellow out, rest, relax, and then we'll have a look inside. And whilst it's resting, I'm going to get some lemon juice. I've got a lemon here, obviously. Can't get lemon juice out of anything else, can you? And then I'm just going to cut them down the side. And then all you need to do is just kind of unravel it, really. And then all you've got to do is just like pull it into strips, really. And then to that meat, I'm going to squeeze over the lemon juice and then just kind of mix that up. Get all the juices that have come out. Gently kind of mix all that together. And there you have homemade kebab meat. It works. But I'm going to build myself a delicious wrap. You can use these little pitas if you like, if you want something smaller, but they're a bit fiddly. I didn't get on with them very well because they're a bit small. You can't really get much in there. Right, let's build this puppy. So there's our warmed tortilla wrap. Some of our kebab meat straight down. Got to have some salad, of course. Some cucumber, tomato. Got some fresh coriander here. I'm just going to break that up onto there. And of course, a load of our garlic sauce that we made. And then I'm going to attempt to roll this up, which is easier said than done because my wrap rolling skills are not great, but we shall endeavour. Yeah, see, it's all just falling apart. Now look at the state of that. Looks amazing. Let's get it in my gob. That is banging. That is really, really tasty. It's mildly spiced, so it's not going to blow your head off. You can always add some chilli sauce in there. The kebab meat is nice and juicy, it's flavourful. And there's enough meat there for 2, 3, maybe 4 wraps, all right? So it makes a pack of mince go a long way. Bit of salad, bit of sauce, some wraps, you've got dinner. Anyway, I'm going to bugger off. I'm going to eat the rest of that and get editing this video, actually, straight after. I'll see your gorgeous faces next time. Ta-ra for now.